Alright, what's up, you guys? As you can see, I slicked my hair back. You know I was showing up for business. Okay, I don't know what it is. Almost every time that I slick my hair back, I have a good day. Okay, but I'm not gonna blind you too much with the forehead, so I'm gonna put my hat on. But I took two losses in the morning and one big win that, as you can see, put me up a good amount. But I really wanted to make this video to remind you of the power of risk management because the two trades that I took in the morning were honestly impatient trades. Okay, yes, they were part of the plan, but like if I was just I promise you like 2 seconds more patient, I could have easily avoided those losses in the morning. But either way, I'm human. I make mistakes. I get impatient, but if you manage your risk properly, your emotions don't even get in the way of you succeeding because the numbers take care of themselves. I hope that makes sense. But anyways, I'm gonna mark out the zones that I was looking at, and it's very simple. I'm not gonna mark every single thing because I want the charts to look a bit more cleaner. But I was really just looking at this 3 hour zone, which I was looking at yesterday, but I took a small loss yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I actually took the loss taken along here. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember though. I think I did though. And then the other zone I was looking at was this 3 hour down here. So boom, zooming in, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a 5 minute candle close above this 50% line, which is just like that's always what I do. And for some reason, I saw the market pump up here. The first what is this? The first candle after the 5 minute. What am I saying? It's a 940 candle. I don't know what happened with my brain there, but yes, I took a long here because I took a long above the 800s because on Bookmap there's a heat spot and I saw like big buyers pop in and like I was like, oh, let me go long here. I went long here around the 800s and I put my stop below the zone. As you could tell, I got stopped out. Boom. Then down here, market was going down. Like, okay, bro, we rejected highs. We're gonna break out to the downside. Okay, I waited, and then we pushed below 50%, and I took a short there. Which, trust me, like looking at it now, it's like, wow, like Lonnie, what were you thinking there? Like, I was pretty free there. Silly mistake. And like now, of course, looking back at it, it's like, wow, like I really only just had to wait a couple more seconds and those losses wouldn't even have happened because my usual reason to get into a trade is a 5 minute candle close. But I think like I said, since I was impatient, oh, let me get a good entry, da da da. No, it didn't happen. I took trades that shouldn't even have been taken because I was impatient. But anyways, I risked 250 on this one, and I risked 250 on the other loss. So I was down around $500. And also, if you don't know, the way I kind of go about it is I do like half position and full position. Okay, so most of my trades I get in with 5 micros and I risk around 250. Okay, if the trade is going well, I add 5 more contracts for a total of 10 and I risk 500. So that's how I get like really good winners and like really small losses. So thankfully I didn't scale into these trades. So I was waiting and waiting, and then eventually we had a 5 minute candle close above 50%. Mind you, this is the first strong 5 minute candle close that we have above 50% in a couple of days, right? Like this zone has been there for a while. So that also made me confident in taking the longs. Could I have taken the longs down here? Of course, right? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I definitely could have. But is that my consistent entry? Is that my consistent way of getting in trades? No, not really. I always say, like, I'm a breakout trader. I really only try to trade breakouts, and that's how I've seen the most success is trading breakouts. So I try to stick to that. But yeah, this was a trade right here. 5 minute candle close above 50%. My entry was around here, and then my stop loss was below 50% line and below this candle here. And then I aimed, originally I was going for 400 ticks, which would have hit, but when the market came up over here, let me erase this. When the market came up here and then it pulled back, I actually added around here. So my new entry was something like this. And then I was break even. And I closed out around 300 ticks, 3 something, around 85 points, which was a very good close. Now, some people don't like longing at the longs, which at the longs. Some people don't like longing at all-time highs, which is 1,000% understandable. I understand why, because recently when the market has been breaking all-time highs very slow, like it was today, right? But if you get a good entry, you don't have to worry about that. And that's what I did. Another question I got was, yeah, what made me so confident was if the market is gonna break out, because look, if you zoom out, you can see we were in a clear range, right? We were clearly ranging. Okay, if the market was gonna break out like it did over here, then it was gonna continue to go up in that direction, and it did. That's what made me the most confident. Is this is a breakout trade? Most likely, we're gonna pump up to the next area of interest, which if you're wondering, oh, what's the next area of interest if you're at all-time highs, I looked out at Bookmap and there was a heat spot at the 900s and at 925 right up here. So that also made me confident. Also, if you struggle to trade all-time highs, I struggle a little bit too, but I do suggest that you get into order flow, because when you're at all-time highs and like there is no data to go off of, um order flow is a very good tool to use, because I used it today and it made me confident in the long. I held this trade for about 2 hours, I think, and it was great. Yeah, I held it for almost 2 hours, which, keep in mind, my usual time that I'm like in and out of trades is what, 5-15 minutes. So to be able to hold that and like be confident in it, it definitely paid off. But I just wanted to, I don't know, give you guys a reminder that keeping your losses small, I promise you, is key, right? Like, I was just on a one on one call, and my student's his issue was impulse, revenge trading, self sabotage. And I just said, like, you just have to control your emotions, you know? When you take a loss that's bigger than expected, it sets off way more emotions. But if you keep the loss small and you keep it planned, like for example, I plan to lose 250 in each trade or 500. If I plan that every single time, it's going to be easier to control my emotions, That's one thing that really helps, and it also helps with managing your risk. Keep the losses small. Like it's that simple. The only thing that gets in your way is your way of thinking. Cuz it's not like I trade like a robot. I have so many emotions, right? Like I'm a big crybaby. I really am. Like I don't cry from like trading losses, but like I don't know, I'm a crybaby. I just got to say that. It's like if I don't know, if I get a payoff, sometimes I cry because I'm very excited. I don't know. I'm human. I got emotions, So it's not like I trade like a robot. I just know how to control my emotions, and that's really helped me be able to keep my accounts for as long as I have. Since I'm chatting with you guys, I've gotten a couple questions of what I'm gonna do. Like, oh, how come you haven't gotten transferred to live? I haven't gotten transferred to live, but if I get another payout, it'll be my fifth payout from these accounts, so I'll automatically be transferred over to live. And going to live for me hasn't been like a huge dream. You can go back in my Discord channel, like you'll see that I sent out like that yellow live trading certificate from TopSap, and like I X'd out the name, I put my name, and I was like, man, this is the next certificate that I want. And the fact that I'm so close to it, I feel like that has been causing me to take like impatient trades like I did this morning, but I'm very aware of it, so I don't think I'm gonna self sabotage. But yeah, the plan is just keep doing what I'm doing, take small losses. I posted yesterday that small losses were my best friend because they really are. Some people hate losses, but if you keep your losses small, you're gonna end up loving them. I promise you. I promise you. But yeah, after my fifth payout, most likely gonna get transferred over to live. And I was thinking about like scaling into like a lot of prop firms and stuff, but the thing with prop firms is just the goal with prop firms is to fund your own live account. So that's what I want to get into, is trading my live account again, which is gonna be fun. I'm gonna trade it the same way I'm trading these accounts, the slow, boring way, just focusing on my A plus setup and focusing long term, because focusing long term and like trading the boring way is gonna be the most profitable way of going about it for me. So yeah, that's my plan. Hopefully soon I post a video of me going into TopSap Live, which is a dream come true. You know what? I might cry when I get that live certificate, and I hope I record it and share that with you guys. But yeah, that's it. I love you guys and thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try my best to answer them.